Welcome to my greenhouse again. What I'm doing right now is I'm harvesting marigold seeds. I had a very large productive batch of marigolds last year, and I'm going to grow some more this year, some in the garden and some I'm going to put in our woods. We have a little woods on our property. So saving marigold seeds is something that's very easy to do, and I've done it many years. You can buy marigold seeds in a pack, and they're not that expensive, but saving seeds is free. So if you ever do grow marigolds and you want to continue growing them the next year, it's very easy to save your own seeds. What I do, well, first I'll show you. When you purchase a package of seeds, marigold seeds, this is what they look like. They sort of look like little black and tan feathers, I think. This pack has quite a few in it from this company. There's all sorts of varieties. During the summer when I'm growing marigolds, I deadhead the flowers. When the bloom is complete, I pop the flower head off, usually around the base. So here's a dried flower from last year, and this is where the base is, and they typically just pop right off the plant. I saved an entire basket full. I spread them out in the sunshine last fall and let them all dry, and then I kept them in a cool, dry place all winter in this basket. So now that I'm ready to harvest seeds, what I'm going to do is take each of these little flower heads from last year and split it open. And as you can see, the inside of the flower is just full of those same little black and tan seeds like what you would buy from the store. It's that easy. All you have to do is take your flower heads and let them be for the winter after you've let them dry in the sun. I did keep these all winter long in my greenhouse, so they did freeze, mildly froze, because my greenhouse is a little bit warmer than outside, but that's okay. And once I get all of these seeds harvested from this full basket, I'm going to spread them all about our woods, and it will help deter deer and rabbits a little bit from nibbling on some of my sensitive plants that I have down there, such as my redbud tree. The deer love to eat my redbud tree, and they're just pretty to look at, and they're even wonderful to eat. But that's a whole nother story. They make a beautiful dye. I gave a lot of these to my cousin last year, and she made some wonderful dye for her art projects. But that's that. That's what I'm working on today. I am harvesting marigold seeds and getting them ready to sow. It's already time to get things in the ground. The greenhouse is warm today. The wind is blowing. The snow has melted again. And getting to it. It's such a pleasant smell. Wonderful. That's it until the next update. Thanks. Bye. Well, after harvesting marigold seeds, I had a very busy day in the greenhouse. We're officially planted for 2021. I have 7 varieties of tomatoes: Early Treat, Tropical Sunset, Old German, Large Red Cherry, Pineapple, Brandywine, Pink, and Beefsteak. And I've got 3 kinds of cucumbers: Straight Eights, Ashley, Suyu Long, a tray of lettuce, 5 varieties. My petunias are still growing strong. I'm going to have to thin them out pretty soon. All kinds of little sprouts. This is pumpkins and gourds. The peppers that I planted back in the beginning of March are beginning to sprout little sprouts. I love it. So we have, well, there's a little bit of rosemary in here, and then I have poblanos, peperoncini, jalapeno, Yolo Wonder Bell, and then I have a couple little eggplant back here. We had 6 eggplants last year and we could not eat all the eggplants, so we just have 2 little pots back there this year. Dahlia flowers, some cilantro added to our other herbs that we have growing. These also need to be thinned out pretty soon. That's oregano, sage, and basil. A little tray of nasturtiums that just got planted today. The celery has begun to sprout. The broccoli is looking amazing, as is the kale. My daughter will be so pleased. We have scarlet kale and blue scotch. A whole tray of zinnias. The butterflies love zinnias, so do the hummingbirds. We always get lots of both, so we plant a whole tray of those. We have golden zucchini, black beauty zucchini, watermelon, cantaloupe, and mango melon. Mango melon are delicious. If you can get them to grow, they're amazing. So those were just planted today. And we have butternut squash, acorn squash, spaghetti squash, honey boat squash, and then some sugar pie pumpkins down here. Moss roses, flowers, and flowers for my mom. So, it was a busy day. Happy spring!